shipping changes. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into the channel. It is Wednesday, September 9th, 2020, and today is the day eBay has released their 2020 fall seller update. For those of you that are new sellers or haven't been on long enough to see a seller update, it's twice a year, once in the spring, once in the fall, and they usually have some pretty important updates. You definitely need to stay tuned to these. They should appear in your seller inbox on your eBay messages. If not, they'll email it to your email on file, or you can use the link I'm gonna put down below. I always put these videos out for every seller update. With that said, there's a couple important updates with this one, and there are a few that are already or have already been announced, and so not any news to anybody. But without further ado, I'm just going to jump over to my screen. I'm going to screen share the entire update with you. We'll go through it, and if you have any questions after we're done, comments, concerns, or input you'd like to add, use the comment section down below. Let's be respectful and make sure that you share ideas and opinions and reply back to your other fellow sellers and myself, and we'll make sure we cover anything that anybody has any questions on. All right, let's do it, guys. All right, so welcome in, guys. Here's the main page of the 2020 fall seller update. This one is a little bit long, so bear with me. I'll try to make it as short as possible. So we have a listing and promoting section, a shipping section, a fee and financial section, a running your business section, and as always, a seller update as a glance, which is just a quick summary. So we have 4 sections. The shipping seems quick. Fees and financials pretty quick. Running your business, normal. The listing and promoting is the long section. So let's go ahead and do the listing and promoting and knock this one out first. It's category changes to help buyers find your items, new item-specific updates and requirements, Seller Hub Performance tab updates, new Terapeak research features in the Seller Hub, automatically set up and send offers to buyers, ad rate update for promoted listing campaign, and promoted listing restrictions for below standard sellers. So here it is. What you need to know. Category changes to help buyers find items and all of the other items I just mentioned. So the new category changes to help buyers find your items. We continue to make category changes to create more intuitive buying, selling, and search experiences and bring eBay into closer alignment with industry standard classifications. The changes also help international buyers find your items. If you list an item in one of the affected categories and your listing is impacted by the changes, eBay will automatically move your listings to the most relevant category. This is pretty standard with all the updates. They always put your stuff in the right category. So then there's new item-specific features, tools, and requirements. Complete and accurate, they messed that up. Complete and it should say inaccurate item specifics, both required and recommended, are essential to improve your listings ranking and search results on eBay and external search ranking, the more data you provide. So the required ones you have to do to have it up, and the recommended ones will help you. Of course, there's a bunch of recommended, so the time versus effort you have to weigh. New item-specific features and tools. The required soon feature is now available in the listing flow when you revise or list an item with item specifics that will soon be required. Seller Hub and My eBay also provide you with information about upcoming item-specific requirements for your current listings. On the active listing page, you'll see a filter that enables you to see only those listings that are missing item specifics that will be required soon. Pretty standard. You won't see a filter if your listings are not missing item specifics that will be required. In addition, if any listings are missing item specifics that we required, you'll see a reminder on the My eBay Selling Overview page. Later this year, sellers who are using Seller Hub will see this information in a dedicated column on the Active Listings tab. So they're basically giving you a section to see what items need updated. Item-specific rankings. These rankings appear in the listing flow and provide guidance on item specifics your buyers are searching for. The rankings will help you identify and prioritize non-required item specifics relevant to your potential buyer. In other words, do they look for color more than they look for the country of origin? Of course they do. So they're going to put those in order of which ones are most important. The rankings are based on buyer demand data, which is compiled from searches on the site over the last 30 days. Within each item-specific section, required, recommended, additional, the most important item specifics will be listed at the top. Item-specific download upload file available in the Seller Hub allows you to download an Excel file of your listings that are missing required soon, or recommended. You can make changes to the file by selecting available values, saving the file in CSV format, and then uploading the file. So in other words, a quicker way to do it. edit item specifics in bulk. Besides the file option mentioned above, you can also add item specifics in listings in bulk on the Seller Hub. Select the listings you want to edit by choosing the checkbox in the left-hand column, then select Sell It Faster. Add item specifics, so in other words, a bulk one. Reminders in the Seller Hub and My eBay, that will remind you. Quick filter search and OptiSeller Aspect Finder plus free until end of the year. You can now use the OptiSeller Aspect Finder free of charge, courtesy of eBay, to automatically review your listings through at least December 31st, 2020. The review will automatically identify missing, required soon, or recommended item specifics. You or your listing service provider can then update the missing item specifics. This is a third-party one. Recently, we announced that it will require you to complete certain item specifics in the below categories starting on September 9th. So in other words, now. Business and industrial, electronics, home and garden, sporting goods, and watches. So if you have any items in those categories, make sure they all have the right item specifics. New item specifics. We're adding new item specifics in the below categories starting in October. They're not required today, that they will be required in October. So that's business, industrial, electronics, clothes, shoes, and accessories, health and beauty, home and garden, music, and sporting goods. So almost everything that we all sell. Okay, so they'll automatically match them. Seller Hub Performance tab updates to help you optimize your eBay business. So you can download your sales and eBay fee data with a new listing sales report. Generate sales report based on predefined timeframes such as today, this month, last month, this quarter. Select a month-to-month or year-to-year comparison. Break down your sales by item price and shipping cost. Filter your sales chart in order to view sales with or without free shipping cost. And if you use promoted listings, you can check the percentage of sales coming from your campaigns. So that's all pretty good. You can see how many of your items sold with or without free shipping. You can also see what percentage sold on promoteds, and you can generate sales reports, from month to month or day to day or quarter or whatever have you. New Terapeak research features in Seller Hub. Over the past several months, we've added useful new features to Terapeak to enhance your ability to gain essential business and market insight. Active listing search. Search millions of active listings by keyword or product identifier. Pretty standard Terapeak. Item specifics and search results. Item search results include item specifics. That's pretty good. In other words, you can not only search for a Nike shirt, you can search for a green Nike shirt or striped Nike shirt. That'll be cool. A thumbnail view of items. You can hover over the listing image for a thumbnail of the item. That's good. Multi-user account access. So your eBay employees on multi-user account, if those of you that have that, will be able to give them access to Terapeak. In addition, we will display Terapeak Insights when you create or edit your listings via Seller Hub. We're rolling out Terapeak Insights in electronics, fashion, and collectibles selling categories through October, and we'll be expanding to additional categories over the coming months. In other words, you will be able to see the Terapeak information when you list items in those categories. So that is pretty cool. So if you look, it is saying somebody's listing this item with $26.99, an average sold price of $17.93, sold price range $8.50 to $35.40, and 50% of those listings had free shipping. They've got some keywords and, of course, the last 30 days. So that is pretty cool. Here's the detailed one down below that you can see the whole thing. 20 have sold, 19 sellers, meaning somebody sold 2. Automatically set up and send offers to buyers. Later this month, you'll be able to send more offers to buyers who have shown interest in your items and close more sales with our new Offers to Buyers automation feature. The new feature will also help you save time and steps by enabling you to continuously send offers to new and existing buyers. You'll be able to set up this option in the send offer flow with a simple toggle. If you decide to stop your Offers to Buyers campaign, you'll be able to do so on your Manage Offers page. My guess is they're going to allow you to set, make an offer 10% off to everything that comes in. I'm not sure, but we'll have to see. Okay. Promoted listing campaign enhancement overview. New suggested ad rates when you create a promoted listing campaign. We're now providing you with suggested ad rates when you create promoted campaigns, which I think they already did, right? Trending. The suggested ad rate replaces the trending rate and is personalized recommendation based on historical and predictive data. Okay, so trending is what the average is across the platform. Suggested looks like it's going to be based on your sales history, what you should do. While the trending rate was designed to give you a sense of how other sellers were setting their ad rates for similar items, the suggested ad rate can help you find your optimal ad rate for each item. Okay, that's a little better. Achieve a balance between performance and cost. Enhancements to how you manage promoted listings. We've made several enhancements to how you manage your promoted listing campaign, display block, including improved item recommendations and streamlined campaign creation functionality, whether you manage your listing individually or in bulk. In July, we updated how we find your recommended items, making sure that we're showing you which of the listings we think will perform best in promoted. I recommend you put them all on promoted unless they're rare. Promoting the right items can mean the difference between a successful or unsuccessful sale. That's why we generate a list. Simplify ad rate strategy. In August, we updated how you choose your ad rate strategy for your campaign. You can now apply your ad rate strategy in a simpler way to all your listings or to individual. We know that. New promoted listings dashboard, make it easier to look at. So I haven't actually seen that yet, but I'll have to take a look at it. Overview metrics, quickly understand your performance using new calculated metrics to see the overall health, visualize your data, and control your campaigns. New promoted listing restriction for below standard sellers. We're now restricting promoted listing eligibility to above standard and top rated. So if you're below standard, you will not be able to use promoted. Affected sellers will receive notification and guidance to restore access. And how to determine if you're impacted by the new promoted listing restrictions. You'll know because you'll go to that page and it probably won't work. Okay, so that's listings and promoted. So basically promoted being restricted to below seller. They've updated the screen so you can see your stuff easier, and they will recommend different ones, including trending and suggested rates. You can automatically set up offers to buyers, which is pretty cool. You'll be able to see Terapeak when you're listing an item to see price history at the same time. That's awesome. Let's keep going. New item specific updates for these categories, required versus recommended. New category changes, and that's pretty much it. So let's go to shipping. There's get lower UPS rates and more convenience with eBay labels. I just did a video on the UPS update the other day. You can scroll back and check that out. And new eBay money back guarantee threshold for signature confirmation. So UPS on eBay labels are coming soon. I showed you guys that update. Basically, they've added ground and express options with discounts. Keep an eye on that, especially for your heavy packages. And here's the new eBay money back guarantee threshold. So it used to be anything $750 or more, item value, required signature. They are now making it the entire transaction. So if your item was $750 plus 50 shipping, before it was covered. Now it won't be. It will require signature because it's over $750 for the whole thing. And that begins on October 19th, 2020 for items not received. Signature confirmation will be required on order totals of $750 or more. It will no longer be calculated based on the item value. An order total includes all items purchased, taxes, and postage. So remember, the sales tax they're adding included in that as well. So make sure when that item total comes up, if your item was $750 with free shipping, but you see they added $30 in sales tax, that needs signature. Because signature confirmation protection under the eBay money back guarantee now applies to order totals of $750 or more rather than the item level, items and orders previously not protected will now receive the same protection as the higher value items in the order. Okay, so make sure you guys understand that. Fees and financials. Expanding managed payments to new sellers, final value fee savings on watch categories, and more monthly zero insertion fees for most sellers. Okay, so managed payments improves the buying and selling experience. More of you are going to be moved over. We've talked about this ad nauseum. Don't fight it. It's easy, it's smooth, everything's going good for me. This is what you can expect. I have tons of videos up on managed payments, 3 or 4 of them, so do check those out. You can register for managed payments if you receive the notification, or you can click here to register now, which again I'm linking below. International sales capabilities, auto accept and auto refunds, all that sort of stuff. Final value fee reduction for watch sales. Sellers who are active in managed payments now pay lower final value fees for items sold in the watch category on or after September 9th, regardless of the listing date. Managed payments provide eBay sellers with one place to get paid. Previously, the final value fees for managed payments in the watch category was $12.35 up to $7,500 and $2.35 on the portion of the sale over $7,500. Okay? So now the new fees are going to be $12.35 up to $1,000, 6.5% up to the $7,500 above $1,000, and $2.35 over $75. So the amount between $1,000 and $7,500 is dropped from $12.35 to $6.5. And new final value fees for basic, premium, anchor, and enterprise store sellers. So if you have a store, it will be $11.5, 4, and $2.35. Example on $10,000 watch transaction. Okay. New final value fees, previous versus new, so it drops significantly. It would be $478 before, and now it would be $406.90, savings of $71. And then they've got the ones for sellers not in active managed payments. We are increasing monthly zero insertion fee listings for most sellers, which we announced, or they announced a month or two ago. I did a video on that. You can also click these links and they'll show you depending on your store. They added like 100 for the basic. They added like a couple hundred for premium. You have to go back through that, but they covered all that. Okay, running your business. Use our new time away tool when you're away. This is the one we've all been waiting for. New multi-user account access requirement, update to how we display emails, and new protections when you do sell one of those luxury watches. Okay, so hide or keep your listings visible to sellers when you're away with new time away. The new time away functionality replaces our vacation setting and is available to all eBay sellers. When you need to take time away from running your eBay business, you can schedule a break using these settings. So those of you that don't know, vacation mode was simply a message to your buyers letting them know you were out of town and that you wouldn't be shipping their item for a week. However, eBay's system still showed your one-day handling setting and expected you to ship in one day, even though you put on vacation mode. So you would get late dings because eBay's system didn't know. Your buyer knew you weren't shipping it for a week, but eBay didn't know. Silly, right? Really stupid, something I've been yelling about for 5 years. Here's the update. For fixed price listings, you currently have two options. You can hide the listings from search so the buyers can no longer find and purchase them. That was a problem because buyers that had your item bookmarked or saved could still buy them. I proved it to people that even though they hid their listings, it was still doable. So, I mean, it was still pointless because, yeah, most likely you wouldn't get any sales, but there was always that chance that somebody was going to buy something and you're going to get a late ding. You can keep your listings visible so that buyers can continue to purchase them, but will be notified that you're temporarily away. Again, requiring you to do the handling change. So, benefits of the time away setting. The new time away setting give you new options when planning ahead to take a break from eBay business. Unlike its predecessors, vacation settings, the time away settings are now available to all sellers. That was a store setting, I believe. With time away, you can hide and resurface your listings in almost real time and reduce any time delay to the minimum, which could negatively impact your business. Yeah, vacation setting and hiding used to take hours sometimes for people, sometimes fast, sometimes hours. Estimated delivery dates and dispatch due times will be adjusted when time away is scheduled for active listings. This means your buyer will receive realistic estimated delivery dates automatically without you having to manually change the time yourself. Thank you, eBay. Negative feedback related to shipments will automatically be removed when time away is turned on, provided you post any items by the updated estimated delivery date. If you need to take time off unexpectedly, you can set your time away to start immediately, and within a few hours your estimated delivery date will be extended and your listings will be hidden if you choose that option. It is important to remember to fulfill any prior selling obligations. Next step. There's no immediate action for you to take. From the end of September, you'll be able to access the new time away functionality by going to account settings, selling, and time away. This still doesn't say if we have handling time of 1 day if it's going to cover us. So now we have to ask eBay. It says they'll remove negative feedback. It doesn't say they'll remove defects for late shipments. Does this do what we're asking it to do? Jesus, eBay, is it really that difficult? If this does, thank you. If it doesn't, holy mother of good God. Okay, I'm not going to rant on that. New multi-user account access two-factor authorization requirement. For multi-users, you are going to require two-factor authentication requirement. That's good. Updating how we display email addresses. As part of our ongoing effort to combat spam and phishing attacks and to protect the privacy of eBay buyers and sellers, we're no longer showing buyer email addresses in your orders. Instead, you'll see an alias email address. You can contact buyers using their alias email addresses, and your from email address will also be hidden by an alias email address. Wow, so this is to combat people marketing directly to their customers. I guarantee that. We'll continue to provide you all the information you need to fulfill your orders. Nothing will change. Yeah, so most of us do business through the eBay messages, but people were marketing to eBay's customers through their email, so that's not surprising that they did that. New authenticity guarantee protects you when you sell a high-value watch. When you sell a watch for $2,000 or more in the US with verified returns, you can sell high-valuable watches with peace of mind and buyers can shop with confidence. Now when you sell a high-value watch with the authenticity guarantee badge, you'll ship your item to our authentication partner for verification of condition and authenticity. Then our authentication partner will ship the verified watch to your buyer. If a buyer initiates a return, they'll be required to send it to our authentication partner who will confirm that it's in the same condition before it's returned to you. This ensures you'll receive your watch in the same condition which you sold it. eBay covers the cost of authentication as well as 2-day secure shipping from our authentication partner to the buyer. Okay, so when you're selling expensive watches, you're going to be protected. That's pretty good. Why? Because I think watches were a really high scammed item. Finally, the timeline. So in August, they increased the monthly zero insertion fees and they changed how they're displaying the email addresses. We're now in September, so that's all the rest of them. The managed payments, the item specifics, Seller Hub and Terapeak research, offers to buyers, promoted listing updates, restrictions for buyers below standard. The UPS rate should be updating this month, final value fee savings on watches, the new time away tool, and the new protections for luxury watches all by the end of the month. And then in October starts the eBay money back guarantee on items $750 or more. If you're selling items worth a couple $100s or more, you should definitely use Signature anyways. Multi-user access for the 2-factor authentication are going to be required in October. And of course the category updates as they move that around. So that is a nutshell, the 2020 fall eBay update. A lot of stuff to cover, but hopefully I covered that for you guys in a positive way and quickly. All right, man, that one was full of stuff. So what do I take from that? The time away update to do vacation settings, if it covers us, I'll find out for you guys. Promoted listings, getting some updates, restricting the low sellers, and giving you a way to see some trending and suggested things. We've got some new category and item-specific changes. We've got Terapeak letting you see the prices as you list your items. That's pretty cool. Protections on watches and new requirements for expensive items, $750, and the expensive watches, authentication places. Not really a whole lot else. Managed payments, of course. Many of you that are not on managed payments going to be moved over. So that's the entire thing. I did it under 20 minutes. I saw that video. This video is going to be more than 20 minutes, but I did the update in under 20 minutes. So for a long one like that, pretty good. Only needed one drink. Starts to hurt your throat and your mouth when you talk that much. So enjoy the update, guys. If you have questions, comments, concerns, as always, put it down below. Make sure you like this video for me providing you all this news and updates as quickly as I can. Give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if it helps you and it keeps you up to date with the news. I put a lot of work into this. I cover everything. I have constant updates and news and notifications. YouTube has been auto unsubscribing people, so please check that you're still subscribed to the channel. And as always, if you need anything else, my email is always open, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. There are a few of you with emails in my box. I'm gonna get to them. And anything else you need, I'm here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Until next time, have a wonderful evening.